Hello, people. On a journey to fetch something, to return something, and see what happens. This is San Gorgino or Gorgino or whatever pass through here. Where I'm going is about 20 minutes from here. When they had the fires out here and the winds whipped through here, they had to be really careful, and people were really afraid of losing their homes. Looks like some of this just missed it. Ooh, there's big rocks over there. I think Brian used to live kind of down this way, and there's a rock that juts out somewhere, and they called it butt rock because it looks like a big butt, but I don't know if I'll see it or not. Also, I'm really concerned. Oh, look at those rocks. Pretty cool, huh? I'm concerned with the brakes. When I get in, the car goes ding, 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 ding. It says road stabilization needs attention. Like, what the hell? And when I put the brakes on, if I have to, you hear a sound, and it doesn't stop exactly the second you want it to stop. It kind of nudges forward. So I don't really know what that means. Does that mean the brakes need bled? Does that mean the master cylinder's going out? I have no idea. Oh, here's a light up here that I may have to stop at. I don't know. The landscape around here looks like, you know, like when you have company coming and you don't want to put things away, you just drape a cloth over your table full of stuff. It looks like a giant cloth draped over stuff to me.
Use the left 2 lanes to turn left onto Ramona Expressway.
It's flat right through here, but look at, there's like, well, I don't know, I guess let's call them mountains all around, which makes it really difficult to get a cellular signal or a signal on any device that you need a signal for. Isn't that neat? It just looks so cool. Got about 4 or 5 more miles left here. I picked up a nightstand for $25. It's pretty sturdy, substantial, and clean. I will clean it when I get it home. But now I'll have a nightstand next to the bed that I can put a couple things in, like a book and my B.O.B. Don't ask if you don't know what it is. Oh my God, Shirley, shut up! The lady pointed out that those mountains up in there is Idlewild, which I've been there before and we'll go there sometime. It's kind of a nifty little community. Well, I thought I knew the way back, but I'm kind of lost, so it tells me to make a U-turn, and I guess you can do that here. Ha! Thought I could make it from where I picked up the nightstand back to here by just backtracking without using the GPS on the phone. Wrong. But I was wrong. Getting shit-faced tonight. Or, to make it shorter, getting faced, as they call it. I bought a big bottle of margarita mix, 18%. And I've drunk most of this glass worth. Got a little bit of chicken burrito, fajita, whatever, left. I'll eat that down, and then I'll either have fudge or ice cream, maybe coffee, who knows. I went on a quest. On Craigslist there was a nightstand, a night table. And this one was better than the last one. The last one for $20 looked like crap. And I was playing like phone tag with the guy, and he got pissed off. It was further away also. So I thought, no. This one is really nice. It has a drawer and like a little cabinet underneath. and bric-a-brac, decorative bits and pieces on it, and the lady wanted $25. And the drawer is lined with like velvet or something. It's still in the car. I went down and used GPS to find their address. It's about a 23-minute ride, half an hour drive, 23 miles. And the lady was nice. She about my age, maybe a little older, a couple years. And she helped me take it over to the car. It's heavy. It's substantial. I could sit on it. And she helped me try to hoist it up in the car. I got it the rest of the way. Tomorrow I think I'll use the dolly to take it out and bring it in. But I want to clean it off first. Make sure it's sanitized and all, I have to find car papers. Hopefully, if I can find them, I'll go and do the car stuff in the morning. Today was kind of messed up. Like yesterday, the meetups didn't gel. They didn't jive. The Speak Italian meetup around here was basically one woman's ploy to have people pay her for lessons. Excuse me, that's not what it's for. That's not what meetup's for. I'm sorry. If you have your own lessons and stuff, that's separate. Okay? There was another fella, Kai, a young guy, half Korean and half Italian or something. And he's interested, and he wanted to do this thing, but he couldn't find a link for Zoom either. And this person's just been dicking us around. So I told him, yes, the alcohol's talking, but mostly it's me. I'm using that as an excuse. It loosens up the tongue. As if I needed that. I wrote him and gave him some links of the YouTube channels that I know that have helped me. And I said, if this isn't going anywhere, I'm even thinking, once I'm established, of being the group leader, whatever you want to call it, moderator, leader, whatever, that gets people interested in speaking Italian. I've been shying away from doing stuff like that, but I'm old and maybe people will think that I know something. If people want to learn, I think people should be able to learn. That's a wonderful thing to learn. The more you know, the less prejudice you are, the less whatever, I'm out of breath easily these days, and that's one of the signs of you-know-what, and I hope not. Because I'm far down on the list of getting a vaccine. Far down. I'm 63, almost 64, but 63. And I don't have any other, I'm not a healthcare worker, although I live with two of them. And I don't have a doctor and healthcare yet. That's the thing I need to do right after the car thing. If anything, I need a license plate and insurance. I'm not even sure on that. I have to hook up the printer and see if Geico, who's supposed to be my new provider, State Farm was my old one, and I never had any problem with them. Geico, I don't know. Am I a fully fledged Geico person now or not? That's the thing I don't like. Lately, everything is so wishy-washy. Now, I don't know if COVID has anything to do with it or not. But people say something, and then you go there, and they're not there, and they say, yeah, you're covered, but then you're not covered, and you don't have a card to prove it. Oh, my God. People, get your ass together, for fuck's sake. And no, yeah, I guess it was the alcohol talking there. I'm trying to be more couth these days, but man. So from there, I thought, well, I know how I got here. I'll just go back the same way. No. I didn't use the GPS, and I ended up 30 miles in another direction. at Lake Paris, Perris. I was like, wait a minute, I know where that is on a big map. It's not in the direction I want to go. So I got the GPS thing on my phone open again, and I typed in where I needed to go. And they told me it was 28 miles this particular direction, and I looked at my gas tank and I had like 2 gallons left. And there's a lot of stretches with nothing in between. So I pulled in this one place, a little dinky hole in the wall gas station, and some guy was parked right in front of the pump, and he decided to go in, and I don't know what he was doing, messing around. I'm like, you... That's a swear word in Mexican, but I'm not putting it out there. Anyone that knows it knows what I'm talking about, this guy. So I got pissed off, I left, and I went back and backtracked for about 20 miles and looked at the gas tank, and it was like next to nothing. I'm like, oh crap. Finally I found the edge of First Street in Beaumont, and I know from looking at the map 100 million times where that goes. And there was a gas station there. It was decent price. Expensive. More expensive than the Midwest, that's for sure. And I filled it up, and then I went to Walmart, took the antenna back, got credit for it, looked for some things. Of all the things on my list, only one thing they didn't have, which is the AccuCheck sugar glucose monitors test strips. The other day when I was at Walmart there, they had a bunch, but today they did not. Walmart's the only place that carries this particular brand and style and all that stuff. Otherwise, you have to order it online. Maybe in a few days I'll go to a different Walmart and they'll have them. I'm not the kind of person that has to take their blood sugar every day, but I do keep track of it. And it's been pretty good. I've been doing pretty well. It's the high blood pressure that I'm needing help with. And so, tonight I'm going to try to get the car papers in order, find them, so I can do the car thing tomorrow. So all I'll have left is the doctor thing. Yeah. Who knows what's going to happen with further shit-facing tonight. Oh, I wish I had someone here. That's bad. Yeah, alcohol's starting to talk. Oh, man. Oh, man, oh, man. I miss Bear so badly. I mean, you start looking at male personages in the store thinking, ooh, I could hug that guy. That's pretty bad. And that's when you're not inebriated. Oh my Lord. I had a lot of different thinking going on today while I was lost. And I have decided on a new character. I'll have still Esmeralda Gretschner, your cultural anthropologist. And what's the other one I have? Oh, Candy Clan. See, brain's going to La La Land. And since I'm out here in the land of hippies and supposedly, this person's going to be a stoner. And it's going to be stoner thoughts. Things you think about when you're stoned. Or when you're sitting there by yourself with nothing to do and you start thinking about stuff. It's just, when you're stoned, whether it's drinking or whatever, it takes that door away, that inhibition door away, and it lets your brain just go wandering. Peyote, pot, whatever. And your mind just wanders and starts thinking. I don't need any help with that. My mind wanders and thinks all the time. I just have to put one of those little ankle bracelets on it so I can retrieve it once in a while. Yeah. Well, I'm going to let you go. I'm gonna round all this up, try to put it online, and get my stuff together, supposedly, as they say. Upward and onward.